Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and we're going to look into how we've managed to get on during the week leading up to the biggest event in the Pokemon Go calendar year, and it is of course Pokemon GO Fest 2025. It starts tomorrow with the habitats rotating around at 10 AM in the morning till 6 PM in the evening, and then again those habitats get repeated on Sunday. So if you do miss out on any shinies in any particular habitats, you have got a repeat of those habitats on Sunday. These raids, for example, will change though. So Zeramazenta will be in raids on Saturday, with Zacian being in raids on Sunday, and both of those have become the best in class. Zeramazenta is the best steel type in the game with its alternative shield form, and Zacian is the best fairy type in the game with its sword form. So make sure to try and get enough energy to change the form of each Zacian and Zeramazenta, and hopefully you can get enough energy to do multiple of each as well. But of course, if you want to prioritize the spawns and the habitats, try and get enough energy for at least to do one of each, and they will put you in good stead, because you can also use them in Dynamax and Gigantamax battles, both the sword and shield versions of Zacian and Zeramazenta. So let's have a quick look and see how we've managed to get on in Pokemon Go leading up to that big event which starts tomorrow. And of course it has been the takeover of the Regis this week, so we're going to have a quick look and see. We'll put the screen up and let's have a quick look and see how much XP we've managed to earn this week. And this should be quite easy to work out, because at the start of the week we had just hit over 800 million XP. We reached that milestone, and as you can see here, we are now on 810.3. So an increase of 10.3 million in around about 5 days. So around about 2 million XP every single day. So that is definitely above our 1.25 million target that we need to try and achieve to keep on track with our yearly goal. So that is a definite bonus. And let's have a quick look and see how far we are through the deluxe pass as well. So this is a pass where we get that gold bottle cap, and as you can see there, we are on rank 51. The gold bottle cap is available at rank 100, but each day during this week we have had a limit restriction to how many points we can earn towards that gold bottle cap, with 1,000 being the limit every single day. So you may be around this same mark if you've been reaching that limit every day, but tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, the limit does get unreleased, so there won't be no limit. It gets taken off completely, and hopefully we can get that gold bottle cap maybe on Sunday, maybe even tomorrow if we are lucky. So definitely keep an eye out for that. We have chosen our gold bottle cap candidate, so make sure to keep an eye out for that on YouTube. I'll put a YouTube short up. Keep an eye out for that. Check in on that and see what we have chosen and why we have chosen it, and it may give you some inspiration to what you can also choose if you're still deciding. Now, let's have a quick look and see how we've managed to get on with Shinies and Hundos this week. With the Regis taking over, how have we managed to get on with the Shinies? So Shiny and age 0 to 4, and we've managed to get 14 Shinies so far this week. Machop being the first of those Shinies, as you can see there, a wild spawn of course. The wild spawns didn't really change this week, we just had the raids every day changing, and of course we had raid hours every day, and we had a chance of special backgrounds and legacy moves on the Regis, which are very cool. So all Regis were guaranteed to have their legacy move set, but we could have a chance of a shiny of course, and also a special background. Now this Registeel is shiny, but no special background. Then we had a extra small shiny Regidrago with the background. So that is a pretty cool, free, sort of really cool Regidrago. Not only a shiny and a special background shiny, but an extra small one at that as well. So very cool to get that. We then managed to get this Registeel, which is super cool with a background. A green Registeel with the special background. Very cool looking shiny. Then we managed to hatch this out of a 5-kilometer egg. In fact, only the 3rd 5-kilometer egg that I hatched during this event, and it was a shiny Skidoo. Of course, a brand new shiny to me in the game. It has been released before, but a brand new shiny for me. So happy to manage to get this before the Global Go Fest. But it will be on the incense spawns during certain habitats for the Go Fest, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. And then we had a Regieleki, followed by another Regieleki, followed by a Clefairy in the wild, then another Regieleki, then a Regidrago with very decent stats, may I add, and another Machop, Frigibacks, which was from a 10-kilometer egg hatched earlier today. Super happy with this. Of course, Frigibacks is the brand new Dragon type shiny released during this Go Fest, so it will have a community day in June next year. If all previous years follow the same pattern, June next year we'll get a shiny Frigibacks community day, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. Then we had this Regieleki, which we actually got earlier on in the week, but a good friend of mine had also managed to get one with a background, so we did do it as a lucky trade. And it didn't go brilliantly, but it didn't go terribly at the same time. It was a 3-star, it was a 14, 12, 12, so the minimum on 2 of the stats, but a 14 attack, so not too bad. Probably around about the same stats as what I actually managed to get it shiny in the first place. So we didn't get any worse. That's at least a good thing. So, and then we managed to get one more Regieleki. So we actually started this week with Regieleki being the only shiny that we needed to add to our Regi collection. And we ended up getting 5 shiny Regieleki. So you can definitely see which raids I prioritise during this week with those shinies. And let's have a quick look and see how many Hundos we've managed to get this week. So if we replace the word shiny here with 4-star, you can see we managed to get 1 Hundo this week, but it was a very cool Regidrago. And of course, for those who don't already know, earlier in the year, or maybe end of last year in fact, when Regidrago and Regieleki got put in normal raids and got their shiny released, we did manage to solo a Regidrago and get a Shundo from that solo. So we have got a Shundo Regidrago, which this week we have managed to make into a level 50 as well. We'll show you that in just a second, but this was a very cool Hundo to get. So we now have both the normal Hundo Regidrago and we have this guy here. So let's type in shiny and 4-star, and here you can see we have managed to level 50 our Shundo Regidrago. Now this is my favourite Regi out of all of them. Make sure to let me know in the comments which of these 6 Regis you like most of all, but by far it is Regidrago for me. And it was super cool to manage to get this as a Shundo, but also on a solo raid as well. There's not many legendaries that you can solo, but to solo a Regidrago and get it Shundo is definitely a moment I won't forget in Pokemon Go. So make sure to let me know in the comments how you've managed to get on this week during the lead up to the biggest event of the calendar year on Pokemon Go, the Pokemon Go Fest 2025. Let me know how you've managed to get on in the comments down below. How many shinies, how many Hundos, how many backgrounds have you managed to get during the week? Thanks very much for watching. Good luck with Go Fest 2025 tomorrow. I will hopefully be going live during the day tomorrow at some stage, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. Turn that notification bell on so you don't miss when we do go live, and make sure to get involved in the comments during the live stream as well. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.